And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Today we are watching and reacting to England versus Senegal in the World Cup round of 16. They will fill out the quarterfinal with France on Saturday. Next Saturday, they will play that quarterfinal. The winner of this match will play France. Can England end up winning the match they should win? Or will Senegal end up upsetting the Three Lions in a similar fashion to the scare England had at Italia 90? Should be very interesting to see how this goes. But you could say it's a Chelsea derby because you got England playing Kalidou Koulibaly and Edouard Mendy, so it works for me. Works for me. This jersey works for me. So let's get ready. Let's have fun with this game. England versus Senegal. World Cup round of 16. England should win, but be interesting to see. How we doing, Rory? What's up? How we doing? Starting 11s are as follows. For England, you have in goal Jordan Pickford. Right back Kyle Walker. Center back John Stones. Center back Harry Maguire. Left back Luke Shaw. Center mid Jordan Henderson. Center mid Declan Rice. Center mid Jude Bellingham. Right wing Bukayo Saka. Striker Harry Kane. Left winger Phil Foden. The captain Harry Kane. Senegal. In goal Edouard Mendy. Left back Ismail Jacobs. Abdou Diallo center back. Kalidou Koulibaly the captain. Center back Youssouf Sabaly the right back. CDM Pathé Ciss. Center defensive mid Nampalys Mendy. Ismail Assar the left wing. The cam Iliman Ndiaye. Right wing, Crepin Diatta and striker Boulaye Dia. Of course, Idrissa Gueye is suspended on yellow card accumulation. He will be back in the next game if they make it back, or the next Senegal game if they get eliminated, but you get the point. Tough for Africa to be down to only Morocco. We'll find out. Time to see England lose in the semifinals, maybe a third-place finish. I don't think they get that far. Pickford would sign for the Timbers. They don't want him. He wouldn't be good anyway. They got Alija Zivacic. They don't need Jordan Pickford. Hell, they have David Bingham. That's better than nothing. Now, Toronto FC, on the other hand, probably do fine with Jordan Pickford. Probably, you know. Now that's something, you know. Now, that could happen. I would hate it, but at least it's a better goalkeeper than we've ever had besides the 7 games of Julio Cesar and Quentin Westberg for a season. So, I guess in the end. But teams are about to walk out here. Their anthems. Going to be 2-0 England and very boring. Probably, but happy for them too. Congratulations. Felicitaciones. Congratulations. Muscle. Whatever you want to say. So, that's what we'll say. Game 4 of the round of 16 is right now, or about to start. Halfway through the round of 16 at the end of this match. And we'll have 12 teams left in the World Cup, still fighting for the trophy. Out of the 64 teams that made it, we'll only have 12 left, and there are still 4 to be eliminated. But some of these teams go a day or 2 longer. Of course. England, Senegal, here we go. Who will be the quarterfinalist out of this matchup? We shall see. We will also review this match once it's over. I think NYCFC should play Portland and Seattle this season. 32. 32, yes. 64 games, 32 teams, yes. My bad. I was thinking about the number of matches, not the teams. At some point, there will be a 64-team World Cup. Trust me. At some point in our lifetimes. 32, though, yes. Yes. Anthems to be played. $20 teams out of 32 eliminated at the end of today. 20 out of 32 teams will be eliminated at the end of the day. think we will. I'd love to see NYCFC play Portland, Seattle. So we get to see New Zealand in the World Cup next time, yes. England's anthem, God Save the King, just played. Now we'll be on to Senegal. Their anthem. Apple TV marquee matches, probably. As in the Portland, NYCFC, and all that, yeah. Senegal's anthem being played now. Game to be kicked off next. $90 minutes, possibly more. So World Cups, 3 World Cups from now, we're back in an Arab country. Oh, no, they're trying to get 2030 in Saudi Arabia by also using, I think, was it Portugal? No. Point is, Saudi Arabia is trying to get 2030 anyway. But if they do a joint bid, that technically overrules the rule. So, oh no, they're trying. They're trying. Besides, FIFA will probably change the rules if they can get the money, so it doesn't matter. No, it's Saudi. It's Saudi 2030. UAE wouldn't be too bad. Saudi, though, comes with its own share of problems, but we know FIFA don't give a crap. We know they don't care. We know that. But, again, anthems have been played. Match will be kicked off next. England, Senegal. See how this turns. I think England wins. Definitely. I had them picked at first. I think they're going to win. England, they should win. This shouldn't be hard. Anything can happen in the World Cup. Has in the group stage. Hasn't really in the knockouts yet, but anything can happen. I don't know. Timbers are about to sign Evander, attacking mid, playing in the Danish league, to let Daniel know it's going to be the biggest signing in the Timbers history, yes. I think Caribbean and Central American World Cup would be great. They don't have the money or the infrastructure. You'd have to just let every country, like Costa Rica host games, Honduras host games. It's going to be absolutely, I don't know how good that would be. The fee is about 10 mil via DP tonight. Unibet and Bet365 will have lots of money if England, lots of money lost if England loses. You mean get money? You mean they gain money. England starting 11. Jordan Pickford, back 4. Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, John Stones, Kyle Walker, midfield 3. Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, front 3. Phil Foden, Harry Kane, and Bukayo Saka for England under Gareth Southgate. Can Southgate take them further? Will we still hear it's coming home for a good couple of days? Or what does it say? Catherine Nesbitt's going to be part of the ref group tonight. Yes, and the center ref is Ivan Barton of El Salvador. Yes, the CONCACAF ref is reffing this game. Ivan Barton of El Salvador. Senegal starting 11. In goal, Edouard Mendy, back 4. Jacobs, Diallo, Koulibaly, Yusuf Sabali, Diatta, Cease, Nampalys Mendy, and Ismail Assar, the midfield 4. The Cam and Ndaye, striker Balai Dia. I think Barton is pretty good. I mean, I have no problem with him. I'm happy for the Timbers. However, NYCFC need to start signing players. They do. Senegal in their green. England in their white. Here we go. Bukayo Saka scored 2 goals in the group stage. And Harry Kane says he's going to start breaking out here in the knockouts. Nice. Can Africa get CONCACAF, or will the Brits feel the wrath of CONCACAF and its fraud refs? I hope it's the latter, not the former, but we'll find out. Game about to kick off. England takes the knee. Hello, Elias. How we doing? And here we go. Senegal to kick off. They have, and almost Koulibaly gets dispossessed by Harry Kane right off the bat. Almost. That could have been disastrous. So, yeah, Harry Kane definitely seems like he will pop off in the knockouts, just like he did in the Euros a year ago. He said he knows how to pace himself through tournaments now, unlike 2018. He would rather score his goals in the knockouts than the groups, which I understand. That makes a lot more sense, frankly. And they have the talent to be able to not have him have to score the goals in the groups. So, yeah, I get what he's saying. I mean, last time he did that, they got to the final. So, England in white, Senegal in green. Senegal playing with the ball, getting it forward. Senegal, who finished second in Group A, had a pretty good tournament. Thought they'd play well. They did. They don't have Sadio Mane. Do you know Iliman Ndiaye of Senegal was playing for Rising Ballers in non-league 3 years ago, is now playing in the World Cup. That's how football should be. That's great. That's a great story. That's a beautiful story. Football's the people's game. And to get that far to play at the World Cup now is just a beautiful, beautiful story for Ndiaye. Things change a lot in between World Cups. I heard somebody say earlier that you can measure life in between World Cup cycles because a lot changes in 4 years. A lot of change. Personally, societally, everything. A lot changes in 4 years. In football as well, everything. A lot changes in 4 years. So I do like that. I do like that comparison. 2 minutes in, 0-0. Roy Keane hates the Senegal fans because they're too much and annoying. Now, Senegal fans, I think they're great. You know Roy Keane is going to be old and crotchety. You know, I don't know why facts a lot does change. Yep. Like, nothing. Like, there could be a group of core players that are still there from a last World Cup, but there's still going to be new faces that you might not expect to see as soon as the World Cup previous to it ends. Like, well, nobody expected to see Canada. They became great in one World Cup cycle, or at least great in CONCACAF, I should say. First ever competitive meeting between Senegal and England here. England still has their golden generation, but they still have new players. Bellingham, Foden weren't in 2018. Declan Rice, not there. You have Shaw, Maguire, Stones, Walker, Pickford, similar. Henderson had a really big portion at the World Cup in 2018. Now he's just rotational for England, which is crazy because he's been winning trophies crazily with Liverpool. So it's kind of weird. But third minute, 0-0. You think about it, ain't that something? Like, it's something. But point is, look at Alexis McAllister, right? The actually good player on Argentina that has Make-A-Wish Kid vibes. Right? Look at him, right? Nobody thought he'd be starring for Argentina at a World Cup, like right after 2018 happened. But there he is. So it's just something that you could easily see. But England at the back playing forward, controlling the possession, controlling the ball. Controlling the ball. 4th minute. Here comes Senegal. There's a chance, but right to Pickford. Right to Pickford. What makes Roy Keane think Senegal's fans are annoying? I don't know. I think he just hates their energy, and they're not English, you know? It might be Roy Keane saying that might come from a place of racism. I'm not completely sure. But it's also the fact they're not English, even though he's Irish. But technically, because of where he's being a pundit, he has to root for the English, or at least run that agenda. So it's probably come from a place of racism, if I'm being completely honest, because from Roy Keane, if I'm being completely honest. Microaggressions at the very least. Or it's coming from a place of unenlightenment from Roy Keane, you know? But whatever. I like the Senegalese fans. They're awesome. They're awesome. I like their energy. They're there for their team. They believe in their team. I like them. Much better than England fans. They have one chant, and it's annoying as hell. It's coming on. It's something, ain't it? Senegal, they're creative. They're very creative. 5th minute, but let's focus back on the game. Foul played down, and it's Infantino. Why do they keep showing him? Free kick for England. Roy Keane, I used to love what he says. Now it feels kind of stupid. Maybe he's getting senile really quickly. I don't know. But whatever. 6th minute. England playing forward, holding possession, playing well. Kyle Walker plays back to Stones. Over the top. Kane doesn't get the second ball, but now he does. And he overruns it and just plays it right into the path. The path of Senegal. Ain't that something? Phil Foden. That's a foul. Free kick for England offensively. Ridgewell wearing his England sweater. I'm not surprised. Ridgewell's one part of Gio Savarese's coaching staff, as he should be. I was happy to hear that he joined the staff for the Timbers. 7th minute, free kick, attacking free kick, going to be taken by Luke Shaw. Interesting. 14 shots and 2 goals from set pieces for England. Opponents have 1 shot and 0 goals off of set pieces. Maguire's going to be a third striker today, it feels. Well, off of a free kick, he should be. And it looks like he's up there. And they just played it short to Kyle Walker. Over the top. Is that over the top? Cleared away. See, you had a good thought. You had a good thought there, but that was just absolutely failure at the top of the box. Oh, not great. I picked England, so it'd suck if they lose. Eighth minute. I think so too. Over the top. I think Ridgewell will make Zach McGraw a better defender. I think Zach McGraw needs a player like Ridgewell or a coach like Ridgewell. Yeah, I think Declan was offside anyway, so if that even got headed on, it probably would have been checked. But I think he was. What happened to Jeff Hardy? That'll be a goal kick. He's just spiraling. I don't know. Are you rooting for England? I picked England to win this match. I'm not rooting for them. I want to see them get upset, even if it busts my bracket. But I'm not really putting much stake into it. But you do realize that Kalidou Koulibaly and Edouard Mendy also play for Chelsea, right? It worked out both ways. Like, they're an English team, Chelsea, but they also have 2 players on Senegal. It makes sense, right? Aha. If I'm being honest. England over the top. I would rather have my bracket than a crazy upset, if I'm being honest, though. But if the upset happens, I wouldn't hate it. Shot! Oh, Mendy can't get the hand to it. Not starting. They're not starting. Mount's on the bench. Reece James didn't make the World Cup. 9th minute. Let's see. Let's look at the bench. Declan Rice could be a Chelsea player soon, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. On the bench, we have Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount, and that's it. That's it. I don't have any international shirts besides CONCACAF, so do I want to collect them? Probably, but Right now, I only have club shirts and CONCACAF international shirts, so I'll make do with what I need to make do with. And let's be honest as well. It's probably better to wear jerseys sometimes, or shirts sometimes, because wearing colored John Cena shirts to fit the colors of each team that I want to win or something, or wrestling shirts that Hideo Itami shirt was perfect for Japan. But you know, sometimes it just doesn't look so right. Yeah, it does feel wrong, but when it's all you got, you make do. When it's all you got, but it's better than just wearing colored shirts that fit the colors of the teams, it works. You got to do what you got to do. Should have probably went to one of those cheap ass websites to get like World Cup jerseys, probably. But have you watched Titanic? Yes, of course. England playing forward. Kyle Walker. Walker plays back. I have a method to my madness. Speaking about the jerseys. 11th minute. Yeah, what am I talking about? You wore your Cruz Azul jersey for Ecuador. Exactly. So, yeah, you're one to talk. Twelfth minute. Yeah, England's holding all this possession. England should figure out a way to pull this off. Having a late breakfast. Oh, yeah, you're 2 hours behind, so it's like 11 for you, yeah. True, forgot. It was like 1 o'clock early breakfast. That's more like a brunch, and that's like on the line. It's like that's on the line. England, Bellingham. Oh, good tackle by Senegal there. It's like that's on the line. Like Harry Kane, onside, cross in. Saka can't get there. That's out for a throw. Good cross by Harry Kane. Didn't know that was possible for him. Didn't know he could cross the ball like that. Cool. He went and defended in the U.S. game. He crossed the ball here. Good for him. Good for him. Exactly. So. Egg sausage and muffins. That sounds pretty good, not going to lie. We got the new Montreal jersey. Were you born yesterday? I'm not getting the new CF Montreal jersey. I might have reneged on the fact of not getting an LAFC jersey, or at some point I might renege on that fact. But I'm still never getting a Montreal jersey. No. Impact, CF Montreal. Now the Habs, on the other hand, now that Habs reverse retro, on the other hand, I might just get. But, I ain't getting no Impact jersey. Yeah, the badge is nice, but if you do get LAFC, get a Bale one. I already have a Vancouver jersey, so plays forward. I don't need another. Unless they change the logo, I don't need another. Or if I bulk so much that it doesn't, whether it's fat or muscle, maybe then at that point. But then I'll have to reset everything. But, whatever. 15th minute. Playing forward, England. Oh, nice play. Right to Edouard Mendy. Good save. Good save by Mendy. 14th minute. Good save by Edouard Mendy. Fifteenth minute. I try not to bulk. I should. Header forward by England. Watching here. Nice. That's going to go out. Jordan Henderson with a good shielding of the ball. Ecuador would have beat England easily. I mean, I don't know. No. Like, Enter Valencia maybe could have scored a goal. Maybe it would have been like the Colombia game in 2018, but nah, I don't see it. I don't see Ecuador beating England. Let's also remember Senegal's missing one of their best players due to suspension. Let's just remember that. And they're playing pretty well. Let's just remember that. 15th minute. Let's just remember. Senegal's missing one of their best players due to suspension. They're playing pretty good. 16th minute. They're doing pretty good. England playing forward. Here we go. Harry Kane. Popped it in the air, got headed away by Senegal. I don't know if that was smart by Harry, but that definitely wasn't. Nah, that was a little bit questionable. It's like, I'm going to kick it in the air and see how it turns out. John Stones pressured. That's out for a goal kick. Canada plays better without Davies. What'd you just say? I mean, Senegal is playing well, but Dr. Negative, geez. I mean, he didn't play the last 6 qualifiers. He didn't play against Japan. The Bahrain game is a wash. But those 6 games, yeah, they may do play better without Davies. Maybe they do. Be crazy. If a player at Bayern Munich and they play better without him, and none of them equal that level altogether, yeah, that would be weird. Makes me wonder. England playing forward. African sides have lost 8 of last 9 knockout matches versus European teams. Very interesting stat. Could it be made 9 out of 10? And then I guess that would be 10 out of 11 if Morocco takes the L. 18th minute. Sweden plays better without Zlatan. Well, that's actually true. 18th minute. They made the World Cup and he wasn't there. This is true. Then he tried to come back to get him back to the World Cup. They didn't make it. And did he play? I think he was injured for the Euros. He didn't play at the Euros, yeah. But Sweden didn't do that good either way, if he did play. Didn't do that good, so you have a point. Maybe your best player in the country may not make it work out for your national team. Maybe you don't need. Maybe sometimes it just doesn't work out. 18th minute, 0-0. Maybe it just doesn't work out, you know? It's very interesting. Zlatan playing for this long is crazy. Yep. And he'll be back after his ACL injury is over. He'll be back. Zlatan is he's superhuman. England playing forward. What was the worst World Cup jersey you've seen? I hate that U.S. home kit. I swear, I hate the U.S. home kit. So damn boring. Goal kick for Senegal. Who else? England's isn't too bad. England's isn't too bad. 19th minute. I do technically, but you're right, except it has a different collar. But yeah, it kind of looks like it if we're being honest. Phil Foden, cross in, header over the bar by England. It's true. I do love the England away jersey this year, though. I love that red England kit. It's beautiful. And I'm not really a fan of England, but if I bought an England jersey, it would be that one. That red away kit. Jeez, that's beautiful. But yeah, I think the Denmark kit was honestly kind of stupid, but it wasn't the worst kit. Costa Rica was boring, but it wasn't bad. Costa Rica away, though. Headed away by Pickford. Like he just runs in there like a battering ram and heads it away. That's a throw in for Senegal. That blue one is better than white. Yep. I agree with that. For the USA. The morning kit for Denmark. Like, I get what it was. I get what the kit for Denmark was. I just didn't like how the badge, like they were like, we're just gonna have a monochrome shirt. Like, I get what they were doing. They were mourning the workers of the migrant workers, the slaves of Qatar. That's what they were doing. I get that. I'm not downing what they were doing with the shirt. I'm just saying on a looks perspective, how it looked, didn't like it. Ismail Assar was close. Yes, definitely. England's been dominating the game, but Senegal had their moment. They're going to want that one back. But the meaning of the shirt, I respect. The look of it, no. It hit John Stones hard. Or hand. Oh, wait. It hit John Stones' hand. Oh, this could be a penalty. And they're not going to check it. No, check it. No, they will. They're going to check. They better. Senegal could have a penalty against England, and they don't check, and they don't give it. Senegal's going to feel a bit angry about that one, I bet, by the end of this. Nope, no penalty, no VAR check. Not great. It was a deflection. Fair enough, but I mean the VAR ended up checking it. You know, it was like, okay, we're just going to slightly check this, you know. No monitor, but we'll check this ourselves and see if we need to send them. So VAR seems to favor the big teams. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Especially in the World Cup. I'm sure FIFA has some underlying motive, money and ratings, to have it favor the big teams. Like in the group stage, not so much, but in the knockout stage, unless it's absolutely obvious that it needs to be checked, you might just get screwed. And if you want to go to league matches, we could easily talk about that. And then it's just whoever the league has an agenda against. So, or the big teams. But yeah, definitely. There's definitely some corruption afoot there, I bet. My guess. England on the ball, holding possession, recovering it well. One really big chance for Senegal, but England's pretty much controlled this game as you would expect from the Three Lions. They would, of course, control a game against a team like Senegal. Even if they had a rough patch getting into the World Cup, they've been better since. John Stones, Kyle Walker. I can't believe Kyle Walker's still starting it right back. Man's been around forever. Like Trent, Wan-Bissaka, you could easily do that, but no. Jordan Henderson. I've seen some England fans angry that Henderson's starting this game. I have seen that. I don't know why. Because he's been winning trophies over trophies for Liverpool. Now you could say that maybe somebody, you see Chucky Lozano or the movie Chucky? Or the show? I don't know what you're asking. Can't see Chucky Lozano because he's out of the World Cup. If you're talking about the show, I saw the Liv Morgan scene. Chucky with Liv Morgan. I didn't see anything else. The movie? I didn't see the movie. 26th minute. England playing forward. England holding the ball. Trying to bore Senegal to death, I guess. Pickford, who arguably in my eyes shouldn't be. Does anyone see an upset here? Not after Senegal didn't didn't score off that Sarr chance and didn't get the penalty because of the handball. No. I think this will end up being an England win. It may be harder, than we expect, but had England winning anyway. So, have you seen Michael Myers? Yeah, I love the Halloween series. 27th minute. So, no, I don't think so, though. I think the upset is starting to fade away. Unless it gets to penalties, it'll go to extra time. Well, we haven't had an extra time game yet. This could be the first one. Wouldn't it be crazy if we somehow get through the whole round of 16 without any extra time games? Be crazy. You could technically say that Iran, or was it Saudi, was a game that went way long on stoppage time, but way long early in the tournament. It was either Saudi, Argentina, or Iran, England. It was one of those two that went really long. Maybe you could say there was one, but extra time game. But Iran, England, there we go. No extra time, FIFA will be weeping. Yeah, because extra time gets a lot of ratings, don't it? And that's going to be offside free kick for Senegal. Idrissa Gueye watching the match, of course, as a suspended player. Half-inch of snow in Portland. That ain't too bad. Yeah. Iran, England, yeah, that was what it was. Lucky. You do realize that where I am, we already got like 6 inches of snow. Even before the World Cup started. You do realize that, right? What game have you been watching, or what World Cup have you been watching? Saying Saka is shite. What have you been watching? Because I think we're watching a different World Cup and a different game. I don't know why you would say that. Rashford all day long. You're a Man United fan, aren't you? You're a United fan, aren't you? He scored those 2 goals against Wales. Fake fans, am I right? Says who? 30th minute. Not a United fan. Okay. '30th minute. Senegal on the ball. Australia surprised me. I agree. They did. Australia did surprise me. They definitely did. I mean, I thought they were going to get out of the group, but I was probably one of the only ones. All right. Edouard Mendy, long ball, but there's trying to get the second ball, but England won't get it. Argentina almost tied. Yeah, that easily could have went to extra time. I mean, it's good. Well, don't you also have an LA team, though? Here's a chance. Senegal! Saved by Pickford! Whoa. Pickford with a big save. Wow. Support your local. USA was piss poor losing to Holland. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. He does. Thank you. I don't support the Colorado Rockies. You shouldn't. Oh, we got a Force fan. Okay, up the Force. Where was we? Oh, wait, you only have a Kellen Acosta shirt because he got traded. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Watch France beat Poland, but I was right that Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and Ohio State ranking projection, and Bama's out. What's your thoughts on CFP ranking? It's perfect. Alabama shouldn't be in. It's a perfect ranking. USC was going to drop out. That was obvious. It would rather have been Ohio State jumping in, so that's a good ranking. I'm just waiting to see what bowl Mississippi State gets. That's all I'm worried about now. The England fans are unhappy with Henderson as Rice is the same style player, plus Henderson has no attacking threat. I could see that. Yeah, okay. You know what? I think Force will end up staying up by the skin of their teeth. I think they end up staying up. I want them to, even though they sort of did Richie Larea wrong. You know, I hope they stay up. I still hope to stay up. I think they will. Colorado Rockies suck just as bad as the Tampa Bay Rays, except one can actually make the playoffs. My Costa jersey is one of the favorites in the whole jersey collection, top 5 for sure. I agree with that. He never really got a chance. But he was definitely not impressive. I mean, hell, he got to come back to TFC pretty easily as a loan deal. So, yeah, that probably tells you the whole story. Still pretty good for Canada, though, throughout, and for TFC. So maybe that's just his level. He can play well for Canada internationally, and he plays well for TFC, but maybe that's just his level, which I won't complain about because I'd rather him stay anyway. I wanted him to stay before the season. I'm glad he's back. I want him to stay anyway. So probably, I feel like he will. Anyway. So that's just me. Many empty seats today. I mean, I expect better out of Senegal fans. And I honestly expect better out of England fans too, but they were the ones who were the most. Where's England? I see no goals. Oh, wait. Then again, England fans were the loudest about there being no beer at the Qatar World Cup, so fair enough. 34th minute. Senegal is actually playing pretty damn well. I'm a little bit. They're doing what they have to do. Cross in, headed away. The Timbers Bravo, yes. It's because Saka is playing. Lol. I've never seen. All right. Guess we got our scapegoat here. 35th minute. If I was going to scapegoat anybody, it would be Harry Maguire, but for England, he's somehow good. It's weird, though. Harry Maguire is somehow good for England, or great, should I say, but he's horrible for United. It makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. Makes no sense. Number 1, Toronto FC. If you're talking about the Premier League, well, I have a Chelsea jersey, so. I have a Chelsea jersey on, so I think. So that's Prem for me. Same as Pickford. I still think Ramsdale's the better goalkeeper. I don't know why Ramsdale isn't starting, frankly. For me, I think he's better. But international football is slower. Maguire gets time to think. That probably helps. I'm more of a Ramsdale guy. I don't know why Pickford is still number 1, but I think Ramsdale should be the starter for England. That would be my choice. Ismail Assar fouled. Looks like a free kick there. I feel like some of these players are living off 2018, to be honest. Henderson, at least internationally wise, is definitely living off 2018. Pickford is. If it wasn't without his club form. With his club form, yeah, definitely living off of 2018. Yeah, Southgate, he's going to find a way to get them to like the semis and he won't get sacked. He should get sacked. I think Senegal. Southgate's a fraud, but I've said that for ages. He'll somehow get dragged to the semis and then lose to. No, I don't know. Quarterfinals may be good enough for the FA. If they lose to France, I think that might be good enough. But they haven't really say, oh, we beat Iran 6-2. They beat up Wales. They drew USA. They're not playing well against Senegal. If you look at the results, though, I don't think losing in the quarterfinals is enough, but I don't make the decisions. 0-0. England playing forward. 1-0. I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to have to hit that fast forward button. Harry Kane will answer the goal, though. Jude Bellingham. Oh, my. What a run. Bellingham. Henderson. Jordan Henderson scores the goal. Bellingham with a cutoff to Henderson. Who said he had no goal-scoring ability? Nose for goal for Jordan Henderson, the Liverpool captain. 1-0 for England. In the 38th minute, Jordan Henderson. There it is. What a layoff by Bellingham into Henderson. That was amazing. His first ever goal. He got it. That was Liverpool Henderson. That was Liverpool Jordan Henderson, not English Henderson. But there you go. I do enjoy watching Liverpool as well. I'll admit that. Bellingham should be the captain. I agree. I think so. Definitely 2026, but yeah, Bellingham definitely. 39th minute, 1-0. Somebody. Gary Neville. First ever goal. Henderson's a dog, trust me. Goal for England. What a goal. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful run of play. Beautiful run of play. There we go. Where does he go next? Bellingham? I could see Newcastle for some reason. I think Newcastle fits Bellingham. That project under Eddie Howe actually fits him really well, and they got the money. Newcastle. I'm going to go there. I'm going to say Newcastle for Bellingham. I think it fits. 40th minute. I actually think it fits. Whoever said Jordan Henderson would score the first goal of this game on Paddy Power made a lot of money. That is a good call. You know, first player to score. Giants 20, Commanders 13. Yeah, I kind of figured that one was going to happen. True with Bruno Guimaraes, he'd be an ace center mid. Exactly. And Miguel Almiron, don't forget. Don't forget Miguel Almiron. Former Atlanta United legend. Here's another one. Over the top, over the bar. 41st minute. Yeah, I got it caught up now. I thought it was all caught up. England-France game is going to be good. Part of me wants England to win, but part of me, Harry Kane, geez, man, over the bar. Harry Kane is just like a better version of Alan Shearer, legitimately. Legitimately. This man, Harry Kane, is just our generation's version of Alan Shearer and might just be a bit better. It's legitimately the truth. He will never, because he did not go to Man City, he will never win anything in his life. But he'll have a goal-scoring record. England will win against France, but I'd swap Maguire for Walker and Trippier at left back. Yeah, Maguire, I don't think you should play against France. That's what's going to cause him trouble because France plays fast. France plays fast like it's club football. I would definitely say you have to go with Walker at center back, Trippier at left back. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, I think. If you have Harry Maguire thinking it doesn't go well, why is England so cocky? They created the game. They created football. So, of course, they gave us the game, of course. Cross in and just runs straight to the goalkeeper's arms and pops it over. That was just... No. Edouard Mendy. Like he was just running straight there. Like he ran straight into... Because we're actually decent to watch. I mean, yeah, England's actually good for once. I mean, they've been good for about 6 years now. I don't know I think it's the players, not Southgate, but they actually, let me put it like this. England would have won the 2018 World Cup if they had a manager like Eddie Howe or of the like. Or Tuchel, right? If they had a good manager and not Southgate, they would have won in 2018 or 2021. But I think Southgate's held them down. I think the talent's just fine. You need to choose one of the quarterfinal. I know you definitely don't like England or France. You have to choose one. I have France going through slightly. I think it's going to be tight. That one may go to penalties. If either team loses in a heartbreaking way, I'll definitely laugh about it in that case. But, in that case, I'll laugh about it. But if one just loses to lose, I mean, it's not. One has to lose. Yeah, I'd say France. One actually, Deschamps is a fraud of a manager too, but at least they won the World Cup. So, they're defending champions. So. And they were pretty dominant against Poland once they got in. Who will win? I still got Argentina. That might not end well, but because it's easier. Like if I was playing football, I'd be wearing the laceless boot. It's easier. Just slide the damn thing on. Doesn't come off. Ain't got to worry about the laces getting untied. If I was playing football, I'd wear the laceless boot. What I've noticed is all the big teams playing transition. Probably the better way to play in the international game. Foden with a corner. Phil Foden right at the 45th minute. Crossed in by Phil Foden. Header. Headed away by Senegal. They normally have good shirts. Beautiful shirts, so I don't question it. 2 minutes of stoppage time. But if it was me, if I was playing football, whether it was a charity match or whatever, or all-star celebrity match, Mercurial, Nike Mercurials, sorry, not Nike, Nike. I'm still not used to saying it. Winvo got me saying it like Nike. He's like, that's the way it's supposed to be said. I'm like, okay. If you want me to say it that way, I'm still not used to it. Nike Mercurials, yeah. That's probably what I would go with if I played. Those are the best. $46 minute. Oh, brother. What happened? What did I do? You okay? Say it the way it's said in your head. I don't say it the England way. I'm done. I wasn't mad. I'm just saying. I can't say it the English way. I grew up saying Nike the whole life. 22 years. 20 years, I guess, because, can't really speak for to 20 of 22 years, but you got the point. Harry Kane, he may actually have a goal. Yes, Harry Kane! It's Harry Kane, makes it 2-0 right before the half. Harry Kane scores his first at the World Cup. Harry Kane. Big man scores. Good goal. Great run in, Harry Kane, 2-0. The captain scores. He was right. He was right about pacing himself, as he was saying to the media. If you're an English player, I don't know why you just volunteered to speak to the media, but he spoke to him anyway. 47th minute. 45 plus 3. That's actually getting close to 48. 2-0. Game's over now. Probably. Definitely. Kane is a big-time player. He is. He is. And Edouard Mendy was just off. I could see why Graham Potter don't play Edouard Mendy. That just showed it to me. Halftime. I didn't say he was trash. I said he wouldn't win anything because he plays for Tottenham in England. I said he was Alan Shearer 2.0. He'll have a goal-scoring record. He won't win a trophy. He missed out on the Man City move. But who knows? Maybe England ends up winning the World Cup, and I'm wrong in about 2 weeks. Who knows? But as it is. Halftime, 2-0. I didn't say it was trash. I just said he was... Ishmael Kone to Watford, done deal. Nice. That's a nice move. I think he'll do good in the championship. I guess I have to like Watford now. I never have. I guess I have to watch him now. And actually hope they go up. Well then. I do like Ishmael Kone, really good player. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that. I just never liked Watford. They always beat Chelsea somehow. Yeah, somehow. Yeah, I never liked Watford. It was them and Bournemouth. It was Watford and Bournemouth. It was always them for some reason. That you should beat, that you don't beat. Joel Waterman has interest too. I think he'll go, but that's halftime. We'll take a short break, talk about the stats at the half. Sit tight. We'll be back. England up 2-0 over Senegal. They're about to walk this one off. Not walk through this one, I should say. Yeah, walk off doesn't sound right. That'd be like a 1. late goal to win a game. Yeah. Whatever. Halftime. We'll take a short break. Kane drops deep to attract defenders, create space, and the midfielder could score. Nice strategy by the manager of England. You mean, I don't know if Southgate came up with that strategy. Maybe it was the assistant. I don't know. But yeah, I agreed with that. Sit tight. We'll be back. We're back for the stats of the half. Let's see. 4 shots to 3, 263 accurate passes, 85% to 76%, 125% a goal. 5 fouls to 5. 0 offside to 0. 3 corners to 0. 65 accurate percent ball possession to 35%. 4 shots to 3. 2 shots on goal to 1. 308 passes to 164. 85%. Accurate passes to 76%. Accurate passes, 9 throws to 6. 1 save to 0. 4 clearances to 9. 1 block to 0. 3 interceptions to 5. 7 tackles to 4. No yellows and no reds on either side. 2-0 England. This makes me... Oh, damn. Trevor Lawrence got injured? Jeez. Didn't take long. Yep. With that being said, England played pretty damn well. Have played pretty damn well. Dominating possession. Better team so far by far. Dominating possession, 2 goals. Defending well. England is dominating the game the better team in all facets. Much better in all facets in the first half. Senegal, they've done a little bit. They've been okay. They played better than I thought up until they allowed the goal. Senegal was, and even after that, 2-0 is still pretty good at the half for Senegal. Sadly, this is a knockout stage, but could be worse. It could have been worse, definitely. Senegal, They played well. I think they're playing well for their level, right? I think they're playing better in their level. But England's definitely showing their class. So they're showing their class, but could be questionable. Favorite player is Alphonso Davies, to be honest. Nice. You know who Umaga is? Yes. Professional wrestler, part of the Samoan family. Passed away 2000 early 2010s, I think. But big monster heel in WWE. Part of Roman Rock's family. Rikishi's family. Great wrestler. But years ago, of course. But yes, today's the anniversary of Umaga's passing, yes. That's what you're saying. Sad to remember that talent was taken early. Why do Americans look younger than Brits? I have no idea. Maybe Americans better skincare? I don't know. Speaking of, watch Tyron's channel. He's good. Subscribed. Yes, West. Who do you think relegation in the Prem would be personally? Wolff, Southampton, Leeds. I think Leeds stays up. Southampton goes down. I think... Let me look at the table. I think Forest stays up. I think Leeds stay up. I think Forest stays up. I think Leeds stay up. I think table. There we go. Let's just go here. All right, there we go. Wolves, I think they're done. I think they're going down. I agree. Everton, I think Everton, Wolves, and Southampton go down. I think Leeds, West Ham, and Forest stay up out of that bottom 6. That's what I think. I don't know if Lopetegui could save Wolves. He's a good manager, but I think they're just the rot's in there. The rot set in. That's what I think. Would you get a Wolves jersey supported by Doritos or sponsored by Doritos? Yeah, maybe just for the joke of it. I hope St. Louis has a win away W away jersey too. You know they won't. You know it's going to be blank and boring and crap. You know it will. You know how these work for the expansion teams. Do you think TFC has any acquisitions between now and the new year? Yes. I think they will be doing something in between the World Cup ending the week of Christmas and the new year. I think they will figure something out. Be better if they did it during an off day so I can make a video about it, but I think they'll figure something out. I don't think January is when the January will be when they make the bulk of their signings, but I think they may make a signing in December, pre-Christmas, pre-New Year, or maybe in between Christmas and New Year's as well. Could happen then. Vasquez is some I'm looking at. Victor Vasquez. Richie Larea, option to buy to keep him. Everybody needs a Yates in their team. I agree with that. I heard we were spending another $100 million before the January window. I don't think spending a lot of money is what caused Forest to be in a relegation scrap. But another $100 million? Yeah, pretty much. Charlotte had a nice away jersey. It was nice, but it was still templated, and I liked the mint kit, the mint and black Charlotte kit, but, you know, okay, so maybe some teams do okay. But Inter Miami, that white kit instead of a pink kit, that was bad. Austin's first away kit, basically using the 3 stripes, that all white with the green 3 stripes is boring. Atlanta, I actually liked Atlanta's first away kit, that gray and red, the concrete and red. I liked that. LAFC, that white kit, the white and gold kit, no. Actually, no, that was better than their second away kit, actually, if I'm actually thinking about it. That gray away kit, the white and gray away kit, now that actually sucked. You know what? No. That first Miami kit was actually, or the first LAFC kit was actually pretty good away. If I actually, now I think about it. I think I like their current away jersey the best, though, out of all three. Maybe St. Louis will actually have a good away kit, but that home kit is probably the best new kit of the season, at least in the top three already. We haven't seen anything else, so. I don't think the away kit could match up to that, but we'll find out. Yellow. Oh, wait, no. Like that maybe that arch gray could be the away kit. That would be actually nice. That arch gray they have, yeah, that would be nice. It came out of Inter Miami's jersey was supposed to be pink, but Adidas effed it up and failed to produce the color pink we wanted, so it came out as pale ass pink. And one more year of the two-tone kit. Yes, we have a new home kit. TFC does this year. Yes, new home kit. Which, of course, I'll buy as soon as it comes out. Bernardeschi, not Insignia. I'll wait till the new away kit for Insignia. If Larea is still here, I'll probably buy a Larea Parley kit. I like what the Parley kits look like. Second half about to start. I actually like that two-tone away kit, though. Rapids better do better with the away kit this time. We got a sponsor, so that helps out. You don't like that green, the mint green away kit? I like it. I liked it. I liked it. Timber's getting a new home kit. Yep, you're on the same cycle as us. You got a home kit, then an away kit, just like so. You're on the same cycle as us. And here we go. England have kicked off the second half. Will they put the foot on the pedal, put Senegal to the sword, or will they just calm down and hold on? We shall find out. We shall find out what England chooses to do. If it's me, frankly, if you got the chance, you put the team you're playing to the sword. You put them to the sword. You don't just see. If you have the chance to put somebody down on the sword, you put them on the sword instead of just seeing it out. Put them to the sword. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't see it as much as y'all did, so I'll say that makes sense. England has it at the back, goes forward. No, two subs. Sarr and Gueye. For Ndiang. Senegal's made 3 subs at the half. Ooh. Is that so? Ndiaye, Diatta, and Cease are off for Amadou Dieng, Pape Gueye, and Pape Sarr. They've already. Hey Angus, how we doing? Mint green is eh. I thought Austin did well with it as well. So 3 subs already for Senegal, 3 windows and 2 subs. So all they can use is 2 windows at the very least. No subs for England yet. Wow. I don't know if that, could it be smart making 2 subs at the half? Maybe. Or 3 subs at the half? Maybe. If all they had was 3 subs, you sure as hell wouldn't do that. But Now you have 5, I guess you could easily make a move like that and it be sort of okay. But Bellingham, mint green for Charlotte. Oh, so you don't like the Charlotte black and mint green kit. Oh, interesting. Here comes England. Here's a chance. Harry Kane and through. Or that was Shaw. I'm glad you watched Hiram and sub to him. Yep. Got good information. He's got good information. Harry Kane was in behind, but they didn't get the ball to him. Bellingham. Bellingham down the wing. Jude Bellingham, and he gets dispossessed. 48th minute. (2-0). England seems like they're trying to find the right equal of gameplay style. I guess they're trying to feel out Senegal at the start of this half to see if they can put them to the sword or just have to see this one out. But you play a team who puts 3 players on at the half, I think you have to put them to the sword. They'll give you an opportunity to do it, I think, personally, to put somebody to the sword. Harry Kane in through Bellingham. Bellingham centrally and gets pushed off the ball. Jude Bellingham pushed off the ball centrally on the pitch but gets pushed off. 49th minute. Yeah, definitely the oily skin cleansers definitely is a good helpful thing. I will look into those. That's going to go past for a goal kick. So yeah, that's definitely helpful. That part's definitely helpful because, I mean, what I think should be something everyone should consider. What I think should be something everyone should consider, says Winvo. Yeah. Like I would say I have oily skin. I'm not completely sure. But it's definitely not dry. Read your other comp. Oh, the color thing. If it's only mint green, then it's good, but mix it with another color, it's bad. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. But plays through, that goes straight to a defender. But oxy pads are okay, but sometimes they don't do enough. So maybe this is something that's needed. I don't know. Good news about oily skin is we don't age as fast as those with dry or normal skin. Yeah, that is a good point. 51st minute. Shiny black or red. Badge is good. Yep. 51st minute. England trying to find a way to put Senegal to the sword and finish this matchup off. Henderson and Kane have scored. And Bellingham gets pushed around. Playing through. Kane. Shaw. Bellingham. Cross. No. Harry Kane. Bellingham is world class. I agree with that. I think he is. I agree. 52nd minute. I agree. Bellingham's world class. He's amazing. And he's only 22. Why don't we see more glossy badges? Because it seems like that's a thing Adidas does, not Nike. Adidas does the fake plastic stitched badges, but they're glossy. But Puma, they sort of do the chain stitched thing if they have a badge on their shirt. Do like England's red kit does. Holy, younger than I thought. Jeez. Bellingham is. Jeez. He's younger than me. Damn. Phil Foden. He's been around for so damn long that it's England does the glossy. Oh. So I guess Nike sometimes does. Nike sometimes does. Maybe that's just on the player kits though instead. Oh, yep. I get it's on the player issue kits, not the replica issue kits. Grealish looks to be coming on, just picked up his jersey. I think that's a good move. I think Grealish coming on would bring something new to this England team that they're up. I think it helps. I'd honestly say pull Henderson, let Rice be the deep lying CM, let Bellingham and Grealish play the midfield. Foden, Saka, keep them in. I would say pull Henderson. He got his due. Pull him. Rice, center deep line mid. Then Bellingham and Grealish playing the dual 10s. That's what I would do. You ready for Italy to have Adidas jerseys? Yeah. I actually like the Finalissima Puma Italy kit. I still want to get it, but I want to see what Italy does for Adidas, or Adidas does for Italy. It should be Puma definitely has great jerseys, and then they have bad ones, so I'm interested to see how Italy's kit turns out with Adidas. So we'll see. But for me, if Grealish is coming on, Rice, deep line center mid, pull Henderson, let Bellingham and Grealish play dual 10s in that midfield. Keep Foden, Kane, and Saka on. Keep Shaw, Maguire, Stones, Walker, Pickford. So that's what I see. If it was me. I think they will. Adidas makes gold numbering, or has gold numbering on jerseys, so it's just a matter of taste. Like, I liked the Euro kits. I like the Nations League, that special Nations League kit. I like the Finalissima kit. Maybe it's just because Italy missed the World Cup in a more heartbreaking way with the 2018 kits. And I couldn't stand Ventura's Italy. Maybe that's why I hate that jersey. Maybe it's not Puma. It's just the fact of what that, situation was. The Euro 2016 kits, I was in the middle on, but those 2017 kits, when they missed the World Cup, shot, save, Mendy picks it up. I think it's the situation though, not the actual look of the kit. Because if I look at the kit, I like the 2017 kit. But then I look at it and I remember, that was a heartbreaking when they missed the World Cup. That time was heartbreaking. Ventura was a horrible manager, so on and so forth. So it's the memories that are linked to that kit, Oh, also there was they should have called up Sebastian Giovinco. Like, that was also another memory connected to that kit, because if they called up Giovinco in that World Cup qualifying cycle, they may have actually made it. People were saying Pirlo too, but I was like, you see how he plays in New York? But Giovinco, though, I was like, come on now. Foden, shot, goal, Bukayo Saka. Saka scores 3-0. It's over. Senegal to the sword. Bukayo Saka. Great cross, taps it in. Bukayo Saka with a goal. 57th minute. 3-0. Bukayo Saka. What a goal. Good tap through by Saka. Played forward. Foden plays it to Kane. Foden runs straight onto it. Fast. Fast Foden. Saka's onside. Great cross by Foden in. Under Koulibaly. Nutmegged him. And Saka taps it in. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Over the line. There it is. Bukayo Saka. Boom. Beautiful. Bounces in. 3-0. 57th minute, Bukayo Saka. That should do it. That should do it. Well, they also did in 2022 World Cup qualifiers. But Immobile's never been good for Italy. And Aaron pinged LA Galaxy. '58th minute, Saka with a goal. We see if England wins the World Cup, we no longer need to hear the Three Lions song, as it would no longer be relevant. Oh, Aaron Long to Galaxy. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm not. See, I get it now. Yeah, it's coming home. It's gonna be set. Well, no, it would still be relevant for like another 2 months when people are still celebrating. Oh no, they'll still run it into the ground. Don't worry. I mean, do people still play the Lionesses version of It's Coming Home? Because there was one of those during the Women's Euro, and they won it. Trust me. I researched the song for some reason. I still play that. Well, I guess they don't play that. But it would still, but that refrain would still be popular, only because I guarantee you, if the Lionesses did it, if the men won the World Cup, the Three Lions, they would sing It's Coming Home, like run into the press conference room and sing it with Southgate, and that would be iconic and nobody would forget it. So no, you're not, even if they won, you're not getting rid of that song. I want the Rapids to get Kyans or Brooks and trade Danny Wilson. That's not a bad move. I'd rather Toronto get Alex Kyans, but you know, Bacala doesn't know what he's doing, so we'll figure out what happens. And somehow we're gonna get hyped about the names that Toronto picks up in the offseason and get disappointed again, even though Bacala doesn't know what he's doing. Our center back pool will be Abubakar, new center back Valia, and Keita. That ain't bad, actually. 61st minute, Grealish will be coming on soon. Or at least they were. He's warming up. 60th minute. We got Japan, Croatia tomorrow, Brazil, South Korea, Morocco, Spain on Tuesday, Portugal, Switzerland. We're halfway through the round of 16, or in about 30 minutes we will be. Senegal fought hard for about 40 minutes. And then England's quality showed. That's pretty much the story of this game. To me, that's the story of this game. Senegal looked amazing for 40 minutes, or looked great. Looked like they could actually maybe pull off at least an extra time, if not an upset. But after the 40th minute, England started showing their quality, and it just kept getting worse and worse for Senegal. That's the way I see it so far. Agreed. There we go. Exactly. Subscribe to Ultimate Soccer Show. Subscribe to Soccer Steve as well. Big ups. So we do. We finally got back to that point 60 minutes, about 50 minutes later. Okay. But yes. Good meaning, bad look. Or bad design, good meaning. Way I see it. That's the way I put it. Great meaning, bad design. Jack Grealish about to come on. At the next stoppage. Takes third minute. Is there going to be any other subs? I'd say give Calvin Phillips a run out, if I'm being honest. Looked funny with the flag in the middle for Denmark. I'm not surprised FIFA made him do that, but I think it was a good idea, to be honest. But I think that also made it look worse because that was not the plan for that jersey. But I think it also made that jersey look worse because that was not the plan. Like, when it actually first came out, I'll admit, without the flag, I was like, okay, I can understand this. I'm okay with this. Then they put the flag in the middle because they had to, and I'm like, ugh. No. I'm like, that's just clutter. It's just not great. So we'll just be Grealish. One sub in 64 minutes, and you're winning the game 3-0. It's probably going to be for Henderson. Ah, great. I called it. Not the injury, but the fact that only reason Southgate would have made the change I said he should make is because Henderson would have caught a knock. Well, there you go. They're going to bring on Rashford as well, Marcus Rashford. So, yeah, Grealish should be playing center mid. It looks like. Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka for Marcus Rashford, and they're going to take off Foden for Grealish. Or Foden for Saka is what they're saying. Foden and Saka are off. So, okay. Foden and Saka are off. Grealish and Rashford. So, Grealish is playing the wing. No. Grealish is better as a center mid. He's better as a 10. He's better as a false 9. Why is he playing the wing? No. Well, I heard Toronto's also in the conversation for Brian Reynolds, actually. I heard. They may not be exactly. They may not be the favorites, but they're in the conversation with him. Header cleared away. Rapids still need a fullback for depth. Yeah. What is England doing? I don't know. I have zero idea. They don't make any sense. They never have. They never will. 66th minute. Every prediction so far I got right besides Netherlands, United States. Enzo Copetti to Charlotte almost done. That's a good move. Every prediction in the knockouts I got right, but the U.S. so far. At least winner-wise. At least the team who wins wise, but only the Rapids can make that move. Yep, but Stan Kroenke won't. We have our fullbacks, Bravo and Mosquera, have some good depth for Rasmussen. Exactly, yep. Harry Maguire looks very English. I mean, he is English, so I don't know what your point is. It's not like he's playing for Argentina, like that Alexis McAllister dude. Harry Maguire is English. You couldn't question it from 5 miles away. He plays for England. He is English. '67th minute. Capetti played in Argentina. Very good goal scorer. Nice. Then he played for a racing club. Racing club. I think that's who he played for, right? Racing club. Yeah. England will play France in the quarterfinals on Saturday at 1 o'clock if England wins at Racing. Yep. 67th minute. Getting to the end of this game, to the last 20 minutes. England, after that third goal, are starting to see it out. They could get a fourth if they want to or need to or just can, but I don't think they're going to push the issue. Right to Pickford, 68th minute. Battle of the English Channel. Yes. Yes, it is. Should be very interesting. Should be a very interesting match, France versus England. '68th minute. Harry Kane headed forward. '68th minute. Oh. '69 minutes in, watching the Spanish channel. Still getting used to the new Montreal logo. I actually like it. It gives me Impact vibes, you know. The new Montreal logo gives me Impact vibes. I really like it. It has the striping that the Impact had. It has the fleur-de-lis. They still should be the Impact, but at least they look like the Impact. Good enough. I really like the new CF Montreal crest. I really do. That's just a Toronto fan, so that's a really glowing review. Let's be honest. It's a really glowing review. Not good enough to buy a shirt. Not good enough to buy their shirt, but I like it. And like it for any other team would be like, it's amazing, you know. New Montreal logo is a W. It looks better as a circle and shield than only as a shield. Fair enough. None of the apps have it except SofaScore have the new badge. Well, MLS has a new badge as well. They should. It's their league. Here comes England once again, and it just overran the ball. 70th minute. Does this mean Montreal's return to the blue jerseys? I would guess so. And they do have a lot of blue in that away kit as well. So all they have to do is change that crest. So it works perfectly. Looks perfect between no Impact name, but looks like the Impact. Exactly. 70th minute. 3-0. As they should look like the Impact. England still has 4 subs with 2 windows. Senegal has 2 subs with 2 windows. What happened with Senegal? They just got out quality pretty much. They did well in the first 40 minutes, but England's quality finally outmatched them. It finally ended up outmatching them. Will you still be singing the Hole in Quebec song? Yes, of course. There's still a hole in Quebec. I don't care how good their logo looks. There's still the Montreal Impact, CF Montreal. There's still a hole in Quebec. 9 for 19. That'll be Boulaye Dia coming off for Senegal in the 71st minute. Of course. Didou. Boulaye Dia for Didou. As well as, there we go. There's a hole in Quebec that they call Montreal. Go to hell, Montreal, go to hell. There we go. There we go. And just like the Ole Miss version, I will still sing that version if they went back to the Rebel as their mascot. Point is, there's nothing that the Impact, they could put makeup, they could put lipstick on a pig, but they can't not be what they are, you know? They could have a better logo. they still can't put lipstick on a pig. They are what they are. Montreal and Ole Miss, they are what they are. I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying you can't put lipstick on a pig. You are what you are. Montreal's Montreal. Ole Miss is Ole Miss. Trust me, I don't think they go there anyway. Trust me, I don't think they would even try that. They'll stay the Land Sharks for good. I mean, they're still called the Ole Miss Rebels, but they don't have Colonel Reb. Which, nobody has a problem with them being called the Rebels, but they have... See, that's what I don't get. You know, they could still be the Ole Miss Rebels, but they can't have Colonel Reb. You know? That's the weird part, you know? And I'm not going to bat for Ole Miss. I'm not. But ain't that kind of weird? Takes a shot. Side netting. I don't know. Carolina Cup. They're talking about the Coachella Valley thing. Hold on, where were we? I don't know if the Coachella Valley tournament will be on Apple TV, but it would be really smart as a test event, you know? And I would watch those preseason games. They probably won't do it, but it would be nice. But I'm still getting Apple TV about mid-January, early February, probably. Broncos are up 9-3 and whoop-de-soo without touchdowns. Montreal support the Impact for MLS when Toronto wouldn't support the Lynx in the A-League. This is true. This is true. This is true. I will give him that. I will give him the plaudits there. 74th minute. This is true. 74th minute. 15 more minutes. Like, there were fans of the Lynx and Metros and Croatia and Blizzard and all that, but it was a very, 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 very niche thing from what I can gather, from what I've seen in the past. I mean, hell, TFC. Now it's the Argos that are the niche thing, but TFC's actually got some good level of support. But yeah, Montreal supported Impact in the NASL, the USL. They supported them the whole time, so I have to give plaudits for that. 75th minute. I still refer to Montreal as the Impact. The Club de Foot's kind of weird. Exactly. Exactly. Like, of course, you have to say CF Montreal if you're talking about them in that moment, but I still say Impact in most cases off behind the scenes. Mason Mount and Eric Dyer are about to come on for England. Harry Kane is off. Bellingham's off. Or no, Harry Kane's not off. Bellingham and Stone's off for Dyer and Mount. Always supported top soccer in Toronto, but most Torontonians wouldn't support it unless it's considered top American. That's why I hate the We the North saying. Fair enough. Fair enough. 76th minute. Club de Foot is soft. I agree with that. The fact that Toronto fans actually agree with Montreal fans about them needing to be the Impact just tells you how much Saputo effed up. If Toronto fans are agreeing with Impact fans, hell's frozen over, pigs are flying, and all that. Impact fans probably French each other. Oh. 77 minute. We already went off the rails once. We don't need that again. 77th minute. Luke Shaw to take the free kick. 77th minute. Over the top. Header. Falls down to Rashford. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. They still have one sub. Another correct pick. Well done. Exactly. Sucks that US pick wasn't right, but other than that, 7 out of 8 in the round of 16 is pretty damn good. Well, not 7 out of 8 yet, but a possible 7 out of 8 would be pretty damn good. Let's put it like that. I'm sure that'd be top of the leaderboards on the MLS Bracket Challenge as well. Again, I'm not going to complain about a free year of the Apple TV MLS. I'm not going to complain about it if I want it. No. Quebec French is much different than French French. France French. Yes, it is. I wanted USA in the quarters. Yeah, me too. Canadians were crying when 16,000 Croatians showed up to support Croatia, and only 400 Canadians showed up for Maple Leaf Gardens for World Cup basketball in 1994. Doesn't surprise me. Because Canadian basketball program is starting to get better. Like, it's starting to be something, but it wasn't something. Oh, ironically enough, it only really started to get good when a lot of Canadians got into the NBA, and then the Raptors won the NBA championship. Ironically enough, right? Like, Jay Triano was coaching there for ages. Didn't do nothing with the Canadian basketball national team. Yeah, the Jay Triano years, those weren't fun for the Raptors either. 79th minute. But Nick Nurse coaches both, and he's amazing. '80th minute, 10 more minutes plus stoppage time. So, yeah, that don't surprise me about the Croatia thing. Does Canada have a league for basketball? Yes, they do. They do. They have Edmonton, Newfoundland. Hell, a Canadian basketball team was in the Basketball Champions League Americas. So, yeah, they do. Even after 2019, Canada's basketball team played at Ryerson. Exactly. Or Toronto Metropolitan University. Or, as well, Toronto Metropolitan University. It is what it is. 81st minute. Edmonton has a team. The Newfoundland the Growlers. Yeah, basketball was founded in Canada, yes. So it did come home back in 2019. What? Came home in 2019, yeah. Henderson off for Calvin Phillips. Ultimate Soccer Show supports Man United. It's about. Like early this year. NBA 2020 bubble playoffs or the 2021 NBA playoffs? Well, the 2020 bubble playoffs because the Raptors were actually in it. So, yeah, the bubble playoffs. 2021, I didn't even watch because I could care less. The Raptors were out. I could have cared less. So, the bubble. because I actually watched the bubble. I always found Torontonians just follow what the media tells them. That seems just like generally the thing, but yeah. '83rd minute. Ryan missed out on a Giannis masterclass. I could care less. I could care. I could have cared less. If the Raptors ain't playing, if they didn't play in the playoffs, like I watched the rest of the 2022 playoffs, but they were in the playoffs. I watched 2019's or 2018's playoffs. They were in it. 2017 in it. Like I like the NBA, only to the point. But if the Raptors are in, or they're still in, or they made it to that stage, I'll watch. But there are things I'll watch over the NBA. 2021 was busy anyway, so that was probably part of it. And then the fact the Raptors didn't make it, I watched the Raptors when they played in Tampa, but no. Today, I think Mbappe proved he's the best player in the world. I could see it. 84th minute. I could see it. I think right now, yeah, newer player, best newer player, younger player, yeah, Mbappe. I don't know if he's better than Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, though, but yeah, Mbappe is the best new talent or the younger generation. Yep, and the fifth sub for Senegal, Jacobs. See, you're exactly doing the same thing. Ballo Torre, you're doing the same thing as I did. I prefer college basketball over pro. See, it's the same thing for me. I watch March Madness, but the only regular season games I watch is Mississippi State. But even if State doesn't make March Madness, the only difference is I will watch March Madness if State doesn't make it, which they've had a good run of not making it in my lifetime after the Rick Ray years. But, or the Rick Stansbury years. Yeah, Rick Stansbury years. Sorry, Rick Ray was after that. Stansbury. Yeah, so I'll only watch Mississippi State in the regular season, but I will watch March Madness, so it's a little bit different. Yep. NBA second round and beyond is what I live for. Yep. But hey, Mississippi State's undefeated right now. Let's just clear that. Let's just say they're undefeated right now. Chris Jans has them playing amazingly. A wagon. Mississippi State's undefeated, 8-0. And they've held teams under 50 points 6 of 8 games. They're real. Sweet 16, baby, at least. They're at least going to get to the Sweet 16. I know it. I can just feel it. Yeah, they got to win some conference. They got to win conference games, but if they have like a 20-5 record out of the season, jeez, they may actually be completely real. They should have fired Ben Howland earlier. Why the hell do we keep him? It's like the team's actually playing up to their expectations or what their talent level is. What we expected their talent level to have while Ben Howland was there. But now they're finally playing up to it because they actually have a good coach. Ben Howland sucks. But he coached UCLA and Norman Powell. So, 3-0. Even if the Nuggets advanced in 2022, 22 was still a down year for playoffs. Still good, though. Saved by Pickford. That'll be a goal kick. It's 87th minute. Just seeing the time tick away. Sands through the hourglass. 87th minute. Tomorrow, Japan versus Croatia live. Brazil, South Korea live and review. You know how the time starts. 9 o'clock. So 8:50, hopefully live. Maybe 8:55 if I'm pushing it. Hopefully not. The third day of the knockout stages. Higher expectations for Blazers this year. They're just average, as they have been for years, besides Damian Lillard. Hope the Nuggets challenge for the finals this year. I could see it. I'd like to see Raptors versus Nuggets in the final, but I think Golden State's actually back. 88th minute. I think Golden State's actually back, which is sad, but and what I mean back, they are what they were like 2019, 2015 to 2018. I think they're back. Everyone and their mama damn near have us finishing first this year. Really? People are sleeping on the Warriors. After what they did in the playoffs, they're back. Straight up back. All right. I hate to say it, but they are back. 89th minute. Looks like Clay isn't washed. Exactly. I could have told you that. 89th minute. Senegal looking for not an equalizer, but a consolation. 89th minute. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. '90th minute or 89th minute. Although they didn't do that in the France game, but I think this is a different situation. I think it's a different situation. 89th minute. Who? Could be. Well, he could be tall. Oh, wait. Not Kyrie. Ben Simmons. Commanders up by 20. Damn. 90th minute. Four minutes of stoppage time. Portland fans will be happy to hear it. 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. 3-0. Is it done? I mean, the match, the scoreline, Evander. Is it done? I haven't seen anything, but maybe it is. Side netting. Good job, Brian. Big up to everyone. Go Japan and Korea for more upsets. See if we have a crazy day tomorrow. Love for it to be Japan. Love for it to be Japan. Jordan Morris. Yeah, that's true. I was thinking basketball. Jordan Morris is washed after a year with injury. Yep, I was thinking basketball. You got me. Packers 26-19 up against the Bears. Jordan Love playing. Who did I pick? Did I pick Chicago or Green Bay? I picked Chicago. Well, there you go. 91st minute, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes left in this game. Should be able to see it out, England. Big, big game for the Three Lions. Free kick here. True. Ninety 92nd minute. 92nd minute. Senegal with a free kick. 2 more minutes left in this game. Morris was a pace merchant. I agree. with a lot of strength. Free kick for Senegal. Shot off the wall. 93rd minute. Sabali for a throw-in. Yeah. Corner. Papegway. Corner, 93rd minute. 1 more minute to go. True. Cross in. Rashford couldn't get to it. "30 seconds. Yep. It's out for a corner kick. Should be one of the last actions of the game here. Senegal's corner. 94th minute. "10 seconds. Yep. Corner. Plays in. Header. Oh. 94th minute. Grealish blocks it out. Full time. 3-0 England. It is over. England wins 3-0. Big win for the Three Lions. See you later. No problem. See you later. Three Lions win. Big win for England. Doing exactly what you would expect them to do. Got that one right. England to play France in the quarters. England wins. Big win. That being said, if you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe, and know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribed, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in post, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow, or I'll see you within an hour for the review of this game. See you then. I'm Ron, and I'm out. Peace.